Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tanealia and this is GRWM Beauty. In this video, I did a try-on of all the makeup that I got in my No Make No Life Korean and Japanese subscription box for July. As you guys know, I was considering canceling that box, but I got so many amazing products in my July box that I just had to film a try-on. Everything on my face came from either a Japanese or a Korean makeup brand. Before we jump into the video, I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about Dossier. I know you guys have heard about Dossier. They have been all over YouTube. Some of the YouTubers that I follow and trust have also talked about Dossier, spoke very highly of them. Dossier is an affordable fragrance brand that does fragrances inspired by high-end and luxury brands, but without the high-end luxury price. Being a very small channel that I am, I was very excited when Dossier reached out to me. It was very unexpected and I am just so appreciative. When I first started my channel, the one thing that I said was that I wanted to always be authentic and true to who I am. If I ever started getting some sponsorship offers or PR or whatever, I wanted to make sure that any offer that I chose to take was something that I believed in, a brand that was doing good things, a brand that I trusted, and I trust Dossier. I have actually been wanting to try them for a while, so when they reached out to me, yeah, I was very excited. Like I said, they are an affordable fragrance brand that does fragrances inspired by high-end and luxury. They start at around $29. As you guys know, that high-end luxury price can start at like $50, go up to $280, sometimes upwards of $300. So you're definitely getting a good bargain when you try out Dossier. Dossier is vegan and cruelty-free. That was something else that I found very appealing about them. As you guys know, I am trying to be cruelty-free and live cruelty-free. Their return policy is also amazing, so you don't have to be committed to the fragrance that you get. When they send you your fragrance, you also get a little sample that you can test out. And by having the little sample, you don't have to actually open up the big bottle to try it out to see if it's going to work out for you. Just try the sample. If it doesn't work, you never have to open up the big bottle, ship it back. Within 30 days, you get your money back, you get a full refund, no questions asked. That is absolutely amazing. If you get 3 or more bottles, you get 25% off. Shipping is free. You get free returns and exchanges forever. They're always adding new fragrances to their website and they love hearing from customers suggestions, ideas for future releases and future fragrances they can add to their website. This is what it looks like when you get your order. It comes in this little box, which is 100% biodegradable. On the inside of the box, you have this little phrase that says, iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. And you get this little card that has all the notes as well as the name of the fragrance that it is inspired by, and the return policy is on the bottom. I was able to choose the fragrance that I wanted to try, so I chose Oriental Vetiver. This is what the bottle looks like, and the lid is 100% magnetic, which I absolutely love. I have tested this out. The fragrance lasted all day. It wasn't too strong, it wasn't too heavy, it was very light and clean. I absolutely loved it and it did not irritate my skin. That's also very important. So the fragrance that this one was inspired by is Byredo by Bal d'Afrique Eau de Parfum. The top notes are bergamot, lemon, and buchu. The middle notes are orange blossom, marigold, and violet, and the base notes are vetiver, amber, and cedarwood. I was also given a coupon code, GRWM Beauty 10. It will save you 10%. It is not an affiliate code. I do not make any kind of commission from that. It's just to help you guys save money. I will drop the code here somewhere as well as down in my description box below. Just click on the link, put in the code, save 10%. So let's go ahead and jump into the video and show you how I put together this look. So what inspired me to do this video were the products I got in my last No Make No Life Korean and Japanese subscription box. As you guys know, I was seriously considering canceling it. In my July box, it was just so good. I decided to continue it for a little bit longer. So I've got this really cool eyeshadow palette that we're going to try out. It's mascara, this duo highlighter color corrector. Definitely excited about that. A brow pencil and a liquid lip. I've already primed my face. This is the A+ No Pore Primer. I get this from Shop Miss A. It's part of the A+, or the AOA brand. A+ is one of their charity editions, and I believe this one is the education one, which means that I think this was like $1.55 or $1.88. Whatever cent over $1 goes to that charity, which is absolutely amazing. This is not the first time I've talked about this primer. It will not be the last. As you guys know, I absolutely love this one. It fills in the pores really nicely. It gives you a nice blurred look to your skin and it mattifies throughout the day. I absolutely love this one. Decided to wear some earrings today. I don't usually wear jewelry. I'm sure you guys have noticed this. That's because if it's not like stainless steel, 100% gold, silver, whatever, it will tend to break me out. So I rarely, if ever, wear jewelry. But I really wanted to wear these. These came from Andrea from my Missy Craft friend. These were part of the friend mail that she sent me, and I really wanted to wear them, and they're really pretty. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Before we do foundation, I want to give this little highlighting color correcting stick a try. This is from Beauty. This one and the eyeshadow palette are from the same brand. So on one end there's like a lavender color corrector, and then on the other end there's a highlighting stick. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the lavender color corrector. I don't usually use a lavender color corrector, but I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try today. I'm going to kind of go in any areas where maybe a little bit red, so like right in here, and then kind of go where I want to actually have a little bit of brightness. So I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead, and then I'm going to go down my nose just a bit. Now, I've never done this before, so I have no clue what this is going to actually end up looking like. The highlighting stick has like a little bit of purple in it too. It's like a purple iridescence. That is really pretty. Ooh. Looking forward to giving that a try later on. I'm going to use my foundation from Sheglam. The shade is an almond. It is the Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. This is one of my absolute favorites. Sheglam is a Korean brand. And I'm going to use this little sponge right here that came in that kawaii themed sponge set that I got in my last BoxyCharm box. I've used one of the sponges. Really, really nice, super soft. So I thought I'd give this one a try. I have never used a sponge specifically this shape or design before, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. I'm going to take the foundation, put it directly onto my sponge. 2 pumps should be enough to cover my entire face. And then we're going to start blending out over this corrector. Like I said, I have never ever in my life used a lavender color corrector, like ever. So I'm not really sure what this is going to come out to be like, but hopefully it'll come out okay. Well, I can definitely tell I have gotten tan because this foundation is looking lighter than it normally does. The first time I got it, it was a pretty nice match to my complexion. As you can see, it's looking kind of light. It's definitely going to be more of my fall and winter shade than summer. Alright, just to kind of help warm things up a little bit, I went on ahead in with my Oma Beauty foundation. This one is a little bit too deep for me, so I just kind of mixed that in with a little bit of the Sheglam one just to kind of warm things up because I was looking really pasty. Alright, now let's move into concealer. I'm going to be using another product from Sheglam. This is the Versatile Flawless Concealer. It comes in this little tube. There is a lot of product in this tube. You could probably use this as a foundation on its own because there is so much product in it. Put a little bit under my eyes, a little bit around my nose. It's kind of a thinner formula, but I do find that it covers pretty decently. And this one has kind of a yellowish undertone to it, so it does help to color correct a little bit as well. This sponge, guys, is so freaking soft. It was blending everything in so well. And blending under my eyes a little bit. Definitely getting some brightness. Take a little bit over my eyelids since I have so much product. And I use that as an eyeshadow primer as well. Alright, I'm liking the way everything looks. Everything's looking very even. It's looking very bright. I am loving this so far. Now let's move into powder. I'm going to set everything down using this Innisfree No Sebum Minimal Powder. This is not the first time I've used this. I actually ordered this from eBay a few years ago before I was really into makeup. When you look at it, it looks white in the container, but it's actually completely translucent. It sets everything down, gives you a nice matte finish to your skin. It controls oil and lasts all day. This particular one I think I got in a No Make No Life box. So we're going to start to set everything down. And like I said, it looks white in the container, but it's not. It goes right on in. As you can see, it sets everything down. It melts right into the skin. It's completely translucent. No white cast at all, which I absolutely love. It's a very, very inexpensive powder. I think you can get this for like just a couple of dollars. I'm going to avoid the under eyes. While it nicely mattifies and gives a good finish overall on the skin, it is a little bit dry under your eyes, so you want to kind of avoid doing that. Alright, quickly, I'm going to go under my eyes with my AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Powder and Honey. I've really been enjoying this as an under eye setting powder. I just take a little bit on a brush and then sweep it underneath the eyes. And it helps to set everything down, and it also helps to give me a little bit more coverage in the corner area where I tend to get a little more darkness. So far, I'm liking the way that my skin is looking. You guys, do not sleep on Korean and Japanese makeup. Their products are just absolutely beautiful. But let's go ahead and move on to brows. We're going to be using the BDB Billion Dollar Brow Pencil. The shade is in taupe. As you can see, it's a nice, thin tip. It has a little brush on the end, or spoolie, so I'm just going to go ahead and quickly comb my brows and then start filling it in. I really like pencils with the pointy tip like this because I feel like it really helps you to get like natural looking brows and to really fill everything in. So I've been like trying to come up with new ideas for my channel, and I have some, new ones coming up. I have a couple of ranking videos. I did a poll or made a post on my community tab where I asked you guys, what kind of videos you would like to see on my channel. First of all, that is looking really good. It's going on very, very easily, and the actual shade is looking really good too. And you guys suggested or wanted to see collection videos, ranking videos. I even got some suggestions for some cosplay videos. So I do have some ranking videos coming up for the month of August. I've kind of planned videos all the way through maybe the 3rd week of August, and the only thing that would be missing is if I did get like new makeup and stuff and wanted to incorporate that into the videos. But other than that, pretty much have them planned out. I'm going to be doing a video where I'm showing you guys my full Disney collection. Let me know, you guys, what you think. I'm thinking about doing something different and maybe showing you guys my Disney doll collection, kind of a little collection video, but not necessarily makeup related. Let me know, guys, what you think about that. All right, brows are filled in, and I think they're looking pretty good. This product was definitely a win from this box. I am definitely enjoying it. I can always use more brow pencils, and this is a really good one. All right, let's move on to blush. The blush I'm going to be using is the Sakura blush. This came in one of my No Make No Life boxes. I can't remember the month. I think in March or April, but this is from Peach Sea, and it's this really pretty pinky Sakura Blossom blush. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite blushes in my entire collection. I love the packaging. I'm going to be taking this AO Studio kind of a face blending brush, and we're going to use this to set this powder or powder blush down onto my cheekies. Oh my god, it is so gorgeous. Look at that. Just this really simple, pretty pinky shade. This is perfect in the springtime. And it's a matte blush, so there is no shimmer or anything like that in the blush. I'm also looking at trying to incorporate some cosplay makeup videos onto my channel as well. You guys, before the big P happened, I had a lot of plans for my channel. I was going to be doing Get Ready With Me's, where I was going to be doing my cosplay makeup before conventions and all kinds of things. I mean, if you guys follow me, my family and I were big on superheroes, Disney characters. We collect toys. We were going to, several conventions a year dressed up in costume and stuff. But of course, the big P hit, so, I'd kind of knocked that out. I had to change my plans. The thing about cosplay makeup, I don't do like body painting or anything like that, but it does take more time to put together, and then you get your wig, you got your costume and stuff. But I would like to do that. I would like to do something like that, show you guys some of the costumes and stuff that I do have, some of the superheroes and Disney characters and stuff that I have done for conventions and events, and just kind of show you more about who I am. So hopefully kind of later in August, early September, I can start incorporating those into my channel. I'm waiting for my kids to go back to school. They start back the 2nd or 3rd week of August, because it's a lot easier for me to focus on doing stuff like that when they're not here, because that could be like an all-day thing. Oh, I love this blush shade. My word, it's so pretty. Alright, now as far as highlighter, I'm going to attempt to use this highlighting end stick. So far, I'm liking this. I don't usually, like I said, do color correcting, but I think it did a really good job of brightening where I wanted to, and it did color correct the areas where I had a little bit of redness, so far so good. Take this, I'm just going to lay it down on my cheeks and then blend it out with my finger. Hopefully it blends out well and it doesn't like pick up makeup off my skin. It's very, very pretty. It is really, really pretty. Very creamy. I am seeing a little bit of lifting though right in this area. It might be a product that works better over foundation without setting down powder. The one thing to note about Japanese and Korean makeup is that they're all about natural. Like, they don't usually set everything down with powder a lot. You will see the skin looks very glass-like and very natural. So products like these are probably meant to be put over foundation and not over powder. It is really pretty though. It's a very natural glow, as you can see. I do like it, but it just may not be something that works over powder. It is beautiful though. I will say that. All right, quickly before we move on, I'm going to set everything down using the AOA Oil Control Setting Spray. I prefer the mattifying formula to this one, but I do like the finish that it gives. And once again, this is a K-Beauty brand. I really like the sprayer on this one and the other one. It sprays in this really nice fine mist instead of like spitzing at you with the little, streams of product. It actually has a nice little mist to it. I really enjoy this. All right, now let's move into eyeshadow. This part I've been really, really excited about. As you know, when it comes to K-Beauty, Japanese beauty, especially K-Beauty, they don't really do like a lot of bright tones in their makeup. It's usually very natural, out of neutrals, peachy, corals, pinky, stuff like that. So when I saw this neon palette in my box, I was extremely excited about this. It is a tropical themed palette. I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of the shades and then put together my eye look. I did swatch some in my unboxing video, and I was so impressed with the pigment and in the formula in this palette. I mean, look at that. Anything you know about Korean and Japanese makeup, it's not usually like super pigmented, but that has got a very decent amount of pigment when you consider that it is a Japanese makeup brand. So I think I'm gonna lay down the orange shade first, and then I may take the yellow and kind of put that in the corner. So I think I'm gonna take this shade and put it on the outer part of the eye, and then put the yellow towards the inner part just to kind of brighten everything up. Let's see what this pigment is like on this palette with this formula. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I am most definitely seeing pigment. Oh, that's a pretty shade too. I'm going to be filming my face palette collection video right after this, and then I think that will basically be the end of my summer collection series. I've done the eyeshadows, blushes, and highlighters. I will link the playlist down in my description box if you guys want to go back and take a look at those. And then I'll be doing my big declutter videos at the end of the year in December during Uyangmas. Uyangmas is basically my version of Vlogmas. I uploaded between December 1st all the way through December 25th. Some of the videos did well, some of them didn't, but I did my big declutter series then, and I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do the same thing this December. And so I'll have like all my big declutters during that time. So now I'm taking the neon yellow, and oh my god, you guys, look at that pigment. Oh, that is so pretty. I think this is the first time I ever got a palette in my Japanese Korean subscription box that was pigmented in this way. Usually all the palettes are very neutral. Like I said, there's a lot of pinky peachy tones to it. I don't really see bright colors, so yeah, I'm very, very excited about this. So one of the things that I'm trying to do, and I've talked about this before, I'm trying to grow my channel. So I'm trying to figure out how to get more views. I really think a lot of it is that my videos just aren't getting seen, like they're not getting recommended. I can tell which videos are getting recommended because that video will have like 500 views, where the video after it have 20. So I know that, I can tell which videos are getting recommended and actually getting seen and which ones aren't. That yellow isn't as pigmented as the orange, but it is still really pretty, and it is like blending really, really well. If you go on YouTube and you search, how to grow your channel and all this stuff, there are all these channels out here that give you like tips and tricks on how to grow your channel, how to get subscribers. Like you'll see like, how to get 1,000 subscribers in 2 minutes or something like that. And there's this one kid, it just had me cracking up. He had to be maybe 18, 19 years old, very, very young. And his big tip, first of all, he was yelling at you like he was, selling you car parts in an infomercial, first of all, which I thought was funny. But his advice was, you go into your search and you search something that has to do with your channel. So, eyeshadow tutorial or something like that. You look at the top rated video, you look at their video, see what their video is like, and then you do a better video than that. I just remember sitting there going, So I'm a beauty channel. Say I do the search and Tatu Westbrook is what comes up. You really think I'm going to make a better video than Tatu Westbrook and get 2,000 subscribers in 2 minutes? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Another guy was talking about how to advertise your YouTube channel for free. And basically his advice was to go onto Facebook and spam Facebook groups with your channel link. So find Facebook pages that are like related to whatever it is your channel happens to be about, and then to go into those pages and to share your video everywhere. And my first thought was, yeah, that's spam. That can get you banned. See, a lot of the advice that, you know, they have out there, which is supposedly advice to help you, is really very scammy. It's not real, it's not authentic. It's stuff that if you did, you'd probably get banned. It just doesn't really work. It's just clickbait to get you to click on those videos, because they know that there are a lot of people on YouTube. Everybody's trying to build their channel. Everybody's trying to grow their views, grow their subscribers, all that jazz. So I think I want to take this pinky shade right here. I'm going to lay that down on the lower lash line and then throw on one of these shimmers. I'm probably going to have to wet my brush though to really get a nice amount of shine. I think I'm going to take this little corally orangey shade. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little flecks of green in there as well. I think that's the one that I'm going to put all over my lid. I'm going to put it on the brush. I'm going to take it to my eyelid first just on its own. I wanted to see how shiny it is, and if need be, then I will wet the brush just to pump it up a notch if that's what I end up needing to do. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to wet my brush. You can see it a little bit, but I definitely need something that's going to help pump it up and kind of like get it to stick to the lid a little bit more. So I have some on my brush. I'm going to take my setting spray, give it a little bit of a spritz, and then we're going to try this again. And yeah, even wetting this is not working. I'm going to try going in with my fingertip. It's very, very creamy, but I'm just not getting that shine with the brush. So we're going to, there we go. Okay, yes, there we go. See that? Yeah, it definitely works better with your finger than using a brush. Taking a little bit more of that yellow and just kind of going in the inner corner. I kind of lost it a little bit when I lay down these shimmers, so I definitely want to kind of bring the yellow back into the look. It's so pretty. I'm going to take this shade right here and lay that down to my inner corner. Before I do my wing liner on the upper eyelid, I want to try something on the lower lash line. This is called the Under Eye Marker. I got this in a No Make No Life box a couple of months ago. I just haven't had a chance to try it out. Basically, what this is supposed to do is you take the liner part here, which is a brown liner, you put that in your lower waterline, and then you take this little white highlighter part here and you just put a little bit of that on the lower lash line, like right close to it. And what it's supposed to do is help brighten and make your eyes look a little bit bigger and brighter. So we're going to tint that. First, I'm going to line my waterline. All right, now we're going to do the highlighting. Like I said, you just take it and you're supposed to put it like really close, just on the outer part and the lower lash line. It's supposed to really help brighten. It's pretty. All right, so what do you guys think? Do they look brighter? Do they look bigger? I don't know. I mean, I like the way they look, but I don't think they necessarily look brighter and bigger. And the liner was a little bit dry too on the part that's the highlighting part, so I don't know. So let's go ahead and line our upper lash line. Then we have mascara and lips, and we will be finished. Made these wings a little bit bigger than what I was going for, but let's move on to mascara. This is one of the things I've been really, really excited to try out. This is a Japanese brand. It's supposed to be volumizing, thickening, waterproof, all of that. I'll go ahead and give my lashes a real quick curl real quick before I throw the mascara on. I like the tube. It looks very luxe. Let's see what the brush is like, because that's one of the things that really matters. So it's a bigger brush. It's kind of pointier at the end. Hopefully I can get into my lash base with this. I'm definitely able to get all the way down into my lash base to kind of wiggle it around. All right, so that's my lash after one coat. So what do you guys think? I actually like it. It's not like super heavy. It's definitely a more of a natural look to the lash, which I expect, because like I said, when it comes to Japanese and Korean makeup, they're not like super heavy, big on like super, like, not like Western makeup, you know, not like bright, super dramatic. They're more on the natural side. All right, and that's after 2 coats. I really do like this formula. It's not like super wet. It's more kind of a drier formula, but I do like the way it looks. I feel like I have a very nice wide-eyed look. The lashes look very full. They look very natural. They're separated. I am liking this formula so far. Hopefully it won't like flake throughout the day and I won't have like, you know, flecks of black all over my face. All right, now to finish off with lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips real quick using this red pencil from Ruby Kisses, and then we will come back and we will apply the lip color. This is more of a like jelly tint liquid lipstick. You won't see a whole lot of like dry down matte formulas in a lot of Japanese and Korean makeup. They usually do kind of a softer jelly type formula that doesn't really dry down. And I can already tell this is definitely one of the jelly type formulas. This is not going to dry down. Feels really good though. So that is the end of my full face try on of all the makeup products that I got from No Make No Life, as well as some of the other Korean and Japanese products that I'm currently loving. I hope you enjoyed the video. Most of the products I really did enjoy. The only one that was kind of iffy was the cream highlighter, but that's only because I think that it's meant to be applied over like foundation or cream products and not over powder. But other than that, every other product worked really well. I did blot my lips, and as you can see, it's less sticky, it's less shiny. It's still going to transfer, so you know, I'll have to be careful with that as concerned, but I did enjoy all the products that I used. If you like these types of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining the family and hitting subscribe. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.